yeah. I usually first build my Gundam and see what decals I have. The fuck? And then do like a little bit of panel lining if I feel a little spicy, but usually don't because I don't have the tools for that. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? This is still here. A day, 17 hours. 7 days, okay. Whoops! But yeah. And I usually put my decals on after I build it to like see what I actually have and what I would like wear to like visualize it up front. But this time around, I pretty much put all the same decals I would anyway, most likely. Difference being that I was panel lining. Okay. Where you going? I was panel lining and putting decals while I was building. Dun, 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 dun. This sounds like a song I know. It jumped off. Right. Why not? Why the fuck not? Doesn't work on it. Oh yeah. So I wanna go here, right? I wanna go here for the Archon quest, right? Oh, there is nothing here. This is the corn. Okay. A lonely helitral. Man, I ain't not messing with no lonely helitral. Oh my god, it's a domain. Hello.
Whoa, what a stroke of good luck.
Okay. Well, shit. Listen, Kachina, we were going to save you, so... But, Benny boy. No.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Shangling. Changling. Economy! Bitch. Well, this doesn't
So
look
we're
very
underneath Natland right now?
different to what I seen
It
before.
looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Eh?
Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So
Okay.
these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons, you know, like Nubila.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Why wouldn't they?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a
Bro,
long
they
time.
gave her a beauty mark.
But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
I
No.
mean,
It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
bruh. Bruh.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
They're
It's the
excited.
pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Bruh, look at that smug ass face.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
I would call that hubris, you know? I would call these smug looks on everyone hubris. Man, I don't like when a game, in Genshin specifically,
Seems
makes
like the
me...
road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I
What?
provide professional guidance for many
You're
of
a-
Natland's popular sports. And
You're
I
a-
don't just mean physical training. I
You're a
design
child.
nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Bruh. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I don't like it when Genshin quests, Archon quests specifically, are giving me a group of specifically 4 characters. Like right now, Traveler, Mualani, Ian-san, and Chaska. And most of those are not playable yet. Like, half of the team isn't playable. If I had the option, I would equip all of them and just go with that team, because I like being lore accurate to things.
Those guys look
Okay.
familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Bombs away! Attack! Time to shine! Strike a pose! Hey there! Nice and spicy! Hey there!
Eat dicks. Okay.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems
Okay.
really high up.
Yeah, so like right now I could just have Mualani and I could be like zhu with Mualani.
Watch out!
Hello. Hi there. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Actually, you know what? Great. Hi. Anything more? No? Good. I'm pretty good so far. Trying to not get agitated playing this. So far so good. Can I please keep going?
Hey there! Yoo-hoo! Attack! That's the way.
Oh shit.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Buddy, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Shower me with... How dare you! Attack! That's coming at you! Hiya! Watch out! Yoo-hoo! At the frog pit!
But man, I really wish I could just go with a lore accurate team here. Like if you're gonna make me go through a story domain and you're gonna show a specific team of 4 going in, let me have all these 4 characters. Let me have an option even using a trial version of a character. Because this isn't supposed to be difficult, this is just supposed to be a story thing.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Paimon, you fly. You can fly. You don't even climb. Like, okay.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We
So-
actually have to go in there?
Like,
Okay, Paimon just needs
she
to
was
psych herself
familiar,
up.
but forward.
Don't push her through
It's-
before she's ready.
Familiar, but and this is the end of it. Like, what was the point of me making a team? Just let me run around with Chaska and
Hey, you don't
fucking.
have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Hello?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
I'm still waiting for a repeat of that one time when it just played a completely other voice
it looks
line
so
afterwards.
different from what I imagined in the stories.
Well, abyssal
That
energy,
overflow of
Versa.
energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's
Anything?
more worried about how we're gonna make it out.
Bitches.
We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Bitches every.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front
Okay.
of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said,
Sure.
our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
How do you know that?
That's it?
Don't try it now.
Right, right. We still got a job to do.
But how does she know that? Like,
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina, and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
What the fuck?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Paimon, that's not the first time we see one. Like, unironically, this isn't our
Here to
first time.
help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Wait, you're Vichama's friend, Ma something.
Yes, I'm Vichama's
Malco.
friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
Oh, cute.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
It's chill, dude. At least
No.
you speak.
We should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death,
You know, we
you
love
want
us.
your best friend by your side.
Exactly.
I mean,
That may not be in the
I-
cards for us, but
I love her.
it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Sure.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
The fuck?
Ouch!
Quick, get back here!
What the fuck was this?
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
What the fuck was I meant to do? It dashed on me before he did the thing.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
I feel like you're doing pretty well, dude. I feel like you're doing pretty well. Yeah, I don't think they care about. Yeah, you see? The respawning? God damn. Oh, this doesn't look good.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha!
Hey, oh, god damn it. Huh. Oh, there was one more over there. Whew!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Wait, I'm healing. Why are we alone? What? Why am I alone?
Did you hear that?
Where the fuck were you?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the Abyss.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Where are you? Oh. Well, I want to go there.
Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Shall begin.
Oh, come on. Kachina? Oh, I'm right here. Cool. No, I'm literally right there.
We're here, Kachina. Oh, honey, you made it.
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go.
Yay. Oh, fuck off.
Hey there.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey there. Hiya.
Okay, Ethan.
You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The
Yeah,
Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so
Her
well.
eyes looked kind of weird.
And most
there.
importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap with me?
I mean, I
can't
guess.
exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
Bruh, Naruto
that was
ass
the
whiskers on her
Pyro-Archon's
face.
theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyap of each tribe.
Oh, I thought one.
You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyap can extend their consciousness.
Okay.
There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyap can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a
Okay.
proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy.
The blackest
Even
character
if we
in
could drive
Genshin.
back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem. Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
What up?
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyap and leave this place.
Bruh.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. Just
Good.
up ahead.
Let's
I'll
go.
lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina.
Sure.
We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyap, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way. So
Listen,
we might
this
as well
side shouldn't
try to
have
get to
been
the
here in
bottom
the
of
first
this.
place.
Let's go. This
She
way.
shouldn't have been here in the
I'll stay
first
here
place.
and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by
No need.
yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes.
I mean, I don't
So
care
go.
much.
Achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Yeah, but his name will still be forgotten.
Thank you.
His name will still be forgotten.
No one fights alone.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
No.
I'm fine.
If
I'm
she can't
fine.
walk, she shouldn't.
You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
I've been saying that from the beginning. She's a child. She had the time to like prepare and become stronger. Right. Like I can see the thing. Like, why did it tell me to have both Hydro and Pyro though? There was nothing that needed either yet. Oh, that's not water. That's obsidian. Ooh. Pretty.
Wyatt?
Low poly flowers.
Wyatt! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you.
Do the thing, traveler.
Wyatt? Can you hear me? Wyatt?
Oh.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too. Yeah, duh. No, my plan was to stand around and just watch the NPCs do the thing.
Careful. We've got company.
Alright.
That's why I needed Hydro.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly.
He did slow you down though.
He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
He did slow you down though.
You killed Malcolm?
He was
You
dead
were
already.
dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself.
It was already a dead
You
soul.
may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all this?
The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close.
Okay.
I
Sure.
thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Ugh.
Ancient names, pride, friendship.
Oh my
all empty
god.
ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
We will show you the
The
power of
Pyro Archon
friendship.
created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Brother.
Kachina, give me your hand.
Brother. What an anime plot was that? What in a
Feel that?
fucking shonen
I'm right
was
here
that?
next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
How do you know that?
The courage
How
we
do-
have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself,
How?
but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
How do you know he hadn't have
Let's
to work
go,
for his power?
Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us
Hell,
to handle an enemy like this.
He was probably an abyss
Sorry in
mage.
advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
Okay, child.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
What was the point of me bringing a team?
Right here. Down! Check this out. Best of luck.
Time for my coming.
Woohoo! Here goes. Woohoo!
Bruh. What was the point of me making a team if I...
We won. We actually won.
Turns out he wasn't
That's
strong.
what
He was
gets
actually
for
weaker.
underestimating you two.
Fantastic
He
work,
was
Kachina.
actually weaker.
Absolutely fantastic.
Wait. Underestimating you two. So, Traveler said, we're gonna help out too. And then stood on the sidelines.
This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Her eyes start glowing. She's actually corrupted by Abyss. We don't see Kachina ever again.
What's happening?
No, it's an ancient name.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Does that mean you're...
Huh?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
What?
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something.
Huh?
Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the
Oh my
power of the
god, this
abyss.
anime ass plot.
It took years worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself.
Oh, so she found the meaning of her name.
Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play.
So that's it.
Only then
that's
will
it.
we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Okay.
Who are you?
Haven't you
Tupac,
figured it
a
out?
warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
Tupac. Tupac!
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Waya.
Brother, Tupac.
Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Bruh, I thought she was supposed to find her own reason for the word, for the
As
name.
long as blood
And you're
still
giving her
runs
one.
through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame.
I don't think he was this big, actually.
Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Optimus. Wait, he actually does sound like Optimus. Wait. Tupac. What fucking statue? I see people being like, oh, definitely. But I can't just be told, oh, definitely. I need an actual concrete answer. I am not given any actual concrete answers.
What's wrong, Moalani? Ah, so many memories. My brain is just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Effort
Okay.
to save Natlan started all the way back then.
Okay.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
Listen, I'm
This
assuming
sounds like
everyone with an
something that's
ancient
going to
name
need
was.
a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first.
And the fuck you mean part of the plan? So like what, 500 years ago they knew specifically Mualani is gonna be born? Bro, this is stupid. This is stupid.
Okay, that should be enough. Wyatt,
What?
Wyatt, can you hear me?
Wait. Whoever... What? Monitoring? I also stream on YouTube, and on YouTube I do cute tryout hoes and yoga. You can find all my stuff on YouTube by searching my name. If you want to chat and check me and my content out, it's linked there. 18 plus only. Fuck you. You person. Suspicious user ban evasion. Oh, I see. Fuck you. Suck my dick.
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Sure.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we
I mean,
leave.
that's just a
but
totem. It's not even the
we
main
can't afford
one.
to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
I just realized she's wearing a choker.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Child is the correct word.
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you.
If they're all the most beloved, then none is the most
Your
beloved.
ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you.
So why is Mualani's ancient name defining her? Then why is Mualani's ancient name being like, oh, you had to find a meaning for yourself, and now that you did, you're part of the plan and you will unite all the tribes? And I thought they were already united, first of all. Second of all, uniting them is bullshit, because the beauty of them is supposed to be that they're all different tribes, but uniting for the same cause, like living in peace together no matter their differences, which is actually cool. But no, why fucking do that? Unite all of them anyway, even though they're actually already fucking united. And she's the special one because she has that name. She was given that name because she was supposed to be the special one. Like the guy said, like fucking Tupac. Motherfucking Tupac. No wonder you got shot in a drive-by. I bet you didn't even die in a fight. You got drive-by. I just imagine some Helichurus. Helichurus on a stumper beast. Arrow, 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 arrow. But no, Kachina's just a name. Like, fuck you.
Focus on who you want to be.
Fuck you.
You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you.
Then why give them a name, for
The
fuck's
story
sake?
of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
They're planning on one side to say like, oh, like it's up to everyone, no fate, but on the other hand, they're being like, oh no, it was planned.
To see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion, but it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse.
I feel like I can handle it.
Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I feel like I can do it. I
I
can
know
take care of
we've
this
never
place.
met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Bitch, shut up.
What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to run.
But we came from that way.
It's a
What?
sea! The sea will open the way for us!
Why was there a Sealy here? Just randomly a Sealy. Oh shit. Okay, that just appeared. They're just appearing. They're not even falling or growing out the ground.
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck
Is it?
here.
Oh wait, we could have gone this way this entire time. Then why did we go like the long way around?
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
Oh, lucky.
Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
Oh, she's Electro. Sure. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Oh well, that's fucked. That's fucked. Oh. I guess that works too. Oh. Huh.
You've done well. Now come home.
What? Is that like just a hole between dimensions in that spot, or is it that that's not there permanently, huh? It's just
We're
what?
back.
What?
The Pyro
Okay.
Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
How did she regain her
Yeah,
strength?
didn't she say she used it all up?
I mean, she took it back, I guess.
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So it was just
So you're saying
visualization
her consciousness did all that?
of.
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Okay.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Okay, let's. Can't I just clean them up?
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely
Right.
fine.
You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right.
Ah, the feather was
Wyatt
finally not
mentioned
covering it.
something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now.
Okay.
Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Okay. The Great Escape. Wait, does that mean I can... Finally! But I guess I have to finish the Archon quest. And I guess I'll finish it. Oh shit.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Yeah, that was the
It's
price,
good
I'm
to see you all
assuming.
here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions,
even
but
the
let Koichi
photo-
check you
oh,
over
God.
first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Sure. Despite the short stint, Muala and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. Oh no. But thanks to Chuyu's extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the hurtful effects will not be permanent. Oh, good. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms. Lucky.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days.
Fair.
I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both
Koichi.
had good intentions.
That's...
Just give it
that's-
time.
It's
I'm
said
sure
differently
we'll figure
than
things
it's
out between us
spelled.
one day.
Yeah.
They say it differently than it's
All
spelled.
right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Sure.
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
What?
Huh?
What?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but
Okay,
the
I'm
inevitable
leaving.
conclusion of the disaster
Just
the
turns
Abyss
around,
initiated
walks out.
500 years ago.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss.
Sure.
Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we
Oh.
suffered the worst of the invasion.
Okay.
The battle against the
Interesting.
Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came
Wait,
at the
what?
cost of our civilization and countless lives.
Wait. how are ley lines playing anything into that? Like, ley lines are just roots of the fucking tree of samsara. They're just storing memories of events. How in the fuck do you not have deeply rooted? What? Huh? Why are you treating ley lines like some foundation of the world now? It's just storing history.
Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
Okay.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future.
Okay.
Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
Yeah, you said you knew everything he
Since
did.
the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Oh.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
So wait, I'm
A
confused.
god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
Yeah, like with
But,
Farina.
as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods.
Huh?
A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Okay. So you rebirthed yourself like a phoenix. Interesting. Fits a
We
Pyro
only
Archon.
managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war.
That's
the
where
Chosen
the
would then
ancient
stand
names.
by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So where's
So that
Kinich?
means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity.
Does it?
After your adventure in the Night
I thought it
Kingdom,
meant giant
I trust you
two-pack.
come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way.
Okay. But so the Wayab lied. So they were chosen ahead of time, and they had a specific meaning behind their name and specific goal to achieve behind their name. So the YUP just straight up lied that, oh, the name is just your name and you make a meeting for bullshit. They had a plan.
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the YUP has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter.
Man, it would have been so fucking easy to just tie the other traveler into this story. Because the other traveler is with the Abyss and is supposedly like a leader in the thing. So you could just so easily tie him, tie other traveler, the missing sibling, into this story. Like, hell, this could have been the reason that traveler came to this region because of, our next steps should be Natlan, because Natlan is a front line and fight against the Abyss. So if it's the front line, it might be the fastest way to find your brother, to find your sibling, since they are with the Abyss. It's fucking...
If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So
there is a reason
to help them from the sidelines.
By lying to them.
Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy,
Oh,
and
did he?
Yansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your YUP Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Wait. So what? If there is one from Children of Echoes, if there is one from Children of Echoes with an ancient name that's already been, what was the point of Kachina? Brother. You're contradicting yourself with your own thing.
Well, we have less than a year.
Yes, but we
Good
have no
thing we
choice.
don't need
We cannot
Kachina.
start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes
You're
from your own
unimportant,
strength
just like
alone, rather
removes
than
her
a
from
sense of
screen.
obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then.
That's right. Their time is yet to come.
It's
Putting
not
pressure
Kachina.
on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the YUP. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean that you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
I mean, she paid
Even
the
though
price.
I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? Ah, so back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share.
Her hair
Every item
glows
belongs
so
to
much.
a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
Okay.
By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, listen,
You
shit
have
happens.
nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And
But
then,
isn't it now?
it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster.
But
Besides,
isn't
when
it
those
now?
heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form.
You didn't
In
tell
that
her that
sense,
she wasn't
We
here.
didn't lose anything at all.
She wasn't
If you
here.
still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Hey, deal,
Now that
baby.
Kachina
How
has
many you
returned,
take?
We can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Hey, small
Try not
victories.
to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
You even lost the photo, huh? A little tear? A little tear? Oh? Mavwika gameplay? Mavwika gameplay? No, just memories. But interesting, so... Oh. Are those in the... Oh. I see.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the
Oh,
stories
is she
of
already
warriors
dead?
from all over Natlan.
Oh shit.
They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs.
Why is this
I've
fucking
witnessed their
blow up
energy,
rate?
their determination, their absolute passion for life.
Fucking floating
Even when
brains.
they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces.
So is she dead already?
I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior
Oh, she
when
is.
she grows up.
She is.
She possesses infinite potential. I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Infinite potential, huh?
One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Okay. Okay. Eh?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness.
Sure.
Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution.
Wait, is that the talking
My
stick?
rage
It's a talking
will
stick.
never know absolution. Then my power will no longer aid you in victory.
Oh, brother.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
I will show you
I
my titties.
understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed.
Bro, these Naruto-ass moments.
Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Bro, this Naruto-ass moment.
For Natlan.
What is she doing? It's like is she strengthening her resolve or something? Like, okay. Oh, tacos.
So,
Tacos.
you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But
Oh, I see.
what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
Interesting.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time,
So-
we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
So, who was the Pyro
Yeah,
Archon
Mom's
in,
right.
in the
We'll
time she was
always
dead?
believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all.
Oh my god.
Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Oh my god. I would take it too hard. My dad didn't come see me to say
Just
goodbye.
remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Brother. Okay. But the sister is still standing there, huh? They forgot to remove her.
I'll
Oh.
come find you one day.
Oh.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something.
Okay.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
But interesting. So she rebirthed her. But,
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
I like that they're all having names and not just like fucking citizen or something. That's nice. Or like guardsman or warrior or
The
soldier.
rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
Okay.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Sure.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
Me. I will.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future.
You mean people of the desert in Sumeru?
That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Okay, who are you telling this to? Like, I'm the only one here. Oh lord, how much longer is this? I wanted to do the trial today as well. Bruh. Is this truly the fastest way? There are so few seats on this arena.
A reward on the road.
This arena's so big, there are so few seats. I wonder if I can get up there. Questions for later.
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
I mean, no.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That I still don't know how she
That's
had.
good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
I mean, you don't know us, but you can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Eh?
Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You provoked her, so she'd take the impulse out on you?
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
Yeah.
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
Sure.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Yeah.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, baby girl. Like, come on. Like, come on. My man. Big boss. What the fuck? Listen, Weekend. Chill.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yeah.
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
You could have.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't,
Absolutely
I swear.
not.
I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
Oh yeah, because
The
everyone
fact
was
of the
always so
matter
happy
is
to
that
go with
after
her.
your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
Yeah, fuck off, all of you.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Brother. Deserved.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
I agree. But my man Pascal, I agree.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pascal.
Pascal.
Dear friends,
Pascal.
I'd like to say a few
Pascal.
words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met.
You didn't fucking
if they
know
were allowed
that.
to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
I mean, I
They've
would.
agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still.
Yeah, let me
And
teach
let's
you how
not
to use
forget my
Geo.
good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
Sure.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Okay.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything
Yeah,
comes at a
no
price,
shit.
and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wonder
actually
how
gonna be
long
wishing
before
for
the
him.
two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Aren't Masters of the Night Wind at least someone from their, like, a traitor? How much bet that the traitor will become the hero?
I've been through so much all at once.
Are you still feeling unwell?
Nope, all better now. I told you I bounced back pretty quick, so don't worry about me. I bet
Okay.
you guys must be tired though. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Oh, there's a chest. Ian-san?
Cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and
We
that's
did,
what
didn't
matters. There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days
An entire
ahead, though.
museum
We'll
of
have
culture.
to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition. That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
No thanks.
How do you have a job? You're a child.
Now, at previous victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Just in the back.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
I mean, yeah.
Well, Paimon agrees with the
Ask
traveler.
Fontaine.
Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy. And now I'm being
The
mean.
tacos.
Ugh, enough doom and gloom.
I'm
Time to
sorry.
shake it off.
Tacos. Aw, she joined them in the dance.
All right, Kachina. I don't be. Come on.
The start of the show. Chaska?
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you.
I mean, I'm
Anyway,
everywhere, so it's not hard to
my
find me.
sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patients to treat.
Oh,
Yeah.
we actually ran into her on the way here and,
Yeah, I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has
Wait,
likely sensed
is
your
that
arrival in
Anima?
Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Yeah, she has Animo. Okay. Electro. They put it on her back, obviously. Hey, we have one of each so far. Pyro, Dendro, Hydro, Geo, Electro, Animo. We don't have Cryo. I can only assume that someone left will be with Cryo, like one of the two remaining heroes. What's up, girly girl? I
you're
still owe
here.
you a drink, huh?
Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Why does it sparkle like that?
no, that's Paimon's favorite.
Why does it sparkle
You
like
look
that?
like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden
Those
with
are
me.
big.
Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Duh.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives.
Oh,
From what I've been
shit.
able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She
Okay.
played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
Sad.
Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
I mean, she did phrase it before in a way that she's not around.
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
Yeah.
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Listen, I don't need an ancient name, but there are two things I'm staring right at. That's the entire payment I need for this.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0.
Oh.
Possessing
Oh.
an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
That's what
the Ode of
lane lines
Resurrection
are
may
for.
have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. Listen, you already have all I need.
Yeah, we can't just ignore
Just
the
slip out that
situation
letter.
here.
Wonderful.
We can
Then I'll
heat
reach
things
out
up.
to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Okay.
We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Sure. Yay, Act 2 complete.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness.
Oh.
And I don't intend to start now. As for
Interesting.
you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
The voice
I'm
actor
beginning
sounds
to
familiar.
see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
I did. I did. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask? Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kenichi's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm getting closer to narrowing down who that may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know.
And they're gonna be the chosen hero.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask? That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wyab, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same degree of protection outside our borders. In fact, people who do decide to leave often suffer from memory loss and emotional issues. Everyone in Natlan understands this. That's why our people never leave without a good cause. Even if someone is left with no choice, the chief of their tribe must seek approval with the Wyab to grant them leave. And the Wyab have always been very strict about granting that approval, since extending protection beyond our borders means consuming power reserved for our fight against the Abyss. Still, there's no need to worry. The Wyab extend their protection to all within Natlan, including visitors from afar. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Yeah, Vanessa. This would actually fit with the theory that Bennett is from Natlan. That would fit with the theory that Bennett is from Natlan. However, motherfucking... No, it doesn't make sense still, like... Because the protection only runs for those who fall in battle and can be resurrected by the odd. But if you don't know that they've fallen, who the fuck you resurrecting? And they have to win. So if they were just alone, like, that doesn't mean anything. And that would mean that all these people that left with fucking Vanessa could have been brought back, but you just didn't. It doesn't make sense. They really just forgot at one point, didn't they? They just forgot.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Yay. Come on. Okay. We have this one to do now. Oh yeah. How are we standing? 32! Not bad. Not bad. We're at like 65, I think. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. $75 without a guarantee. Wait, and how many days left on this bitch? 2. Okay. So in 2 days we'll see if we can get Kinich.
After all we've been through recently, it sure feels good to come back to visit the people of the springs. It's been a while since we last got in touch with Mualani.
Yeah, we just saw her.
Now.
She can take us on tour of that land.
Mualani be our guide? Oh, Paimon just remembered something! Do you remember that journey to the mysterious island that we were Yeah, that's the one!
Sure.
Paimon remembers the chief, the people of the springs told us that we must find a guide we could trust with our lives. We can invite her to be our guide and set off for the island! As
You think about the treasure, aren't you?
We should never give up!
But didn't we already find it?
We should always keep the treasure in mind, shouldn't we? Come on, let's go find Mualani!
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do this. I want to... Yep.
Sorry,
those are blow-up
carry
toys.
any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
Yeah, they heat up like a bitch.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Colosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
How the fuck do they have
I knew
floaters to begin with?
I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's from the black.
That's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters.
The only ones you have, huh?
According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck.
Okay, that's
I'll even
bullshit.
offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really
It hasn't
do
yet.
that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
Bitch.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Mulan.
If the game didn't want me to do this immediately after finishing the Archon quest, it shouldn't have let me do the previous
Is all
spots.
that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
No.
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
No.
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
It's
No,
chill.
no, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
Teleported.
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mulan?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our
Yep.
adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to.
Then I'll
Doesn't
have
this
to
feel more like
explain
a
some things to you
story
first.
quest?
I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island.
Oh.
With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that.
Okay.
But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Sure.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Seketo.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Sure.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Yeah, who that?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Oh.
Really?
He actually made it there?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
Is that the sign? Is that the sign? It's bullshit. I can't touch the float. Get on the floaters. How do they have plastic? That's my big question. Wait, what?
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself.
I'm
As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. Well done.
No wonder he's the
Okay.
best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
Wait. Let's see. Swim rings. Wikipedia. Also known as swimming ring, swim tube, rubber ring, water donut, floaty, inner tube, lifesaver. When was it made? Use. These animal-shaped swim rings have also been started appearing in such much larger adult sizes like since. Yeah, but you're not saying when those were made. History. The oldest examples of primitive life jackets. Cork life jacket was available for sale. They were cork. Just example of Napoleonic battle of all those seamen who were press-ganged into naval service might have used such devices to jump ship and swim to freedom. For sinking of the troop ship was the only person to have a life jacket, a privately owned life preserver, and seemed to have gotten ashore fairly easily. It was not until life-saving services were formed that the personal safety of lifeboat crews heading out. Yeah, but they were still wearing cork. French electrical engineer patented a battery-powered wearable life jacket and incorporated small rubber-insulated maritime electric batteries not only to inflate the jacket but also to power a light to transmit signal. Yeah, so until they made rubber, they were all just using cork. So how in the ever-loving fuck are the floaties they have the only rubber thing in this whole game?
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, dick.
Okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They
Yep.
also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
He sounds like Kronk. Hey, if you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk. A commission. Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh?
Oh, and where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
Scam.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Yep.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've
heard about the requirements for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
Oh...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way
Burden.
around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
So I feel like he didn't. I feel like he didn't reach it.
I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... new student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
Yeah, he sounds like
I
a
have
dick.
things to do now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Don't let the door hit you with a good low sprit
What's
your
wrong?
ass face.
I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
Uncle
I know.
New did
You're
not
just
reach
same
the
as him.
island.
You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
You know, that's a point, but on the other hand, these aren't much of a proof, because nobody else knows if they are actually on that island.
I'm really sorry.
Oh my god, it's a
I
melazine.
wanted to take you to see what the excitement was
It's under
all
my
about.
head. It's a
I wasn't
melazine.
planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Kolo
Again?
seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, I thought you'd be more upset.
I mean, he sounds like a dickhead.
Of course not. Uncle New has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now.
Okay.
But
Sure.
it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island.
So you also really hope to reach the island,
That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today.
Aw.
After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
You did.
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle New taught me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group.
I mean, yeah.
If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle New has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
But don't you have that chance now,
Wait, is she not wearing
If
heels?
you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and her trusty companion, you'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island. Then you can come back and teach that Ko'olo a lesson.
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Eh? Aw, cute.
You're making Paimon blush.
She's actually blushing. That's cute.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for
I know
this
she's
trip
wearing
written out
heels.
for some time. Come with me.
It's fucking. It's what?
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
What you want?
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
Shut up, scholar
I didn't
guy.
expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
It's the lady.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, Would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this? We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the Mora for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
I mean, he's a scholar from Sumeru.
Wait!
Yeah.
Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No, yeah, I guess.
My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends.
Oh my god.
The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan? Very well then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both Verandra and I, thank you so much.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
I mean...
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
No, shut up. I want to go see the Melusine. Where is she? There. Oh my god, it's a Melusine.
Can't drink too much hot water.
You can't drink... You can't just drink this water whenever you want. It doesn't matter if you're a Suarian or very good at swimming. Shut up. Hot spring water is not suitable for drinking. See, the traveler agrees. I record my experience here and send them back by mail. In his reply, Monsieur Neuvillette... Fuck. In his reply, Monsieur Neuvillette urged me to wait for the hot spring water to cool down before tasting for myself, but Monsieur Neuvillette, why would anyone want to taste the hot spring water at all? That's cute. Bottle some up and send it to him, I guess. I guess on one hand this isn't that far, but on the other hand he would have to cross the desert to get here. Heyo.
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
Oh yeah.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well,
Sure.
since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
Bro, she's so mad.
A tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey. Is your client covering the bill?
Nope.
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, how much are we talking?
But that's not right.
We're the clients.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
I mean,
Oh,
sure.
no! We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
So trust
what
us
I
to pay the bill.
Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive.
Is it? She said it's pricey.
We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem.
I'd
say that's a great deal.
I have a
You call
teapot.
that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
Girl, I have a teapot. I have a teapot. Like, we don't need a tent. I have literally carry on rooms in a house. Hey, old man.
Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare? I can negotiate the price.
Ooh.
What do you say?
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient to take camping.
You have record
that
players
model is
here.
pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
How do you know what that is?
And that's our next stop.
Wouldn't you already have them? For fuck's sake. Yeah, there is a record shop with the fucking speakers and shit. Why? How? This isn't connected to anything playing music. This is just Hawaii, and they just wanted to incorporate the king somehow.
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
She'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening to in secret.
Oh boy.
That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
Whoa, then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Sure.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
Okay.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip a little more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
They didn't even have to put it on records. We have these fucking
Looks like
coins
Milan
for
really
playing
is rich.
music.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island.
Oh.
Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map.
Okay.
It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student. Which brings us to today. The day I officially asked Uncle Mu for his copy of the map.
Okay, that seems
Whoa.
stressful.
Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous. Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle New down, right?
Fuck no, let's go.
That's right! Let's go and find him together!
In the back of the...
Shower me with praise! Afternoon, Uncle New. I have a big surprise for you.
A surprise? Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
We must be
It's
here
all
to
right through
finally
me, as
pick up the
always.
map.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that
What's that cave,
my
bro?
feelings are a little complicated now.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle New?
No, punch him. Take the map by force.
I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm not ready yet. After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the people of the Springs. I'm still a little worried.
Don't worry.
This is taking
with
long.
our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
I still want to take a shower and fucking eat
This
something
time
before
I'll
going to bed.
definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle New.
I mean, you'll be proving
Don't
he's no better than you.
misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just...
Damn it.
Please listen to your teacher's words once more, Mualani.
And? What are they?
Our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
I understand, Uncle New.
Sure.
In that
Sure.
case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
Fuck.
It's a talisman.
Where did you
Take
have
good
it?
care of it. You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
And
Was
if she
this
doesn't?
made with spinel fruit? For some reason, this doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
Right. Which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know
Okay.
me best, Uncle New. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow. Yay!
Yay. Yay. What the fuck is that? What the motherfucker is here? What the fuck? Oh, come on! Azure Obsidian Ring. Don't I have some pieces of something like that? Okay. Eh? I will look into that later. Oh. Yeah, but didn't I have... Yeah. Fragments. So I have 2 fragments out of, I'm assuming, 2 per one. So like a second half here, second half here. 18, not bad. 140. 1,200. Brother, Ooh, and 4, so I'm not at 32, I'm at 36. Let's see.
It's about time to meet up now.
Okay. I wonder how long this will take. God, I don't want to end up doing this tomorrow. It's nearly like 5 in the morning. I mean, this took a while already.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
This fading background there. Hey there, Mulan.
You're here, Mualani. Oh, and those strange...
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
Those strange scholars. Our new best friends.
So when are we leaving?
Calm down, dude.
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all...
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Yay! First, do you all see the statue here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
We don't have ancestors.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
No.
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island.
Yeah, but he hasn't reached it.
Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone.
I mean, you can include it in your thesis as stating, according to the legend of local people, this
Greetings
is a
to
step.
my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments.
It might not have empirical
Allow me
basis,
to
but
depart
it
under your
still
gaze
has a
and return under your protective watch.
worthy basis of a mention.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure.
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
Okay. Whatever the fuck that means. Well, fuck, that's kinda high. Isn't it?
Shower me with praise.
Let's watch this. A good fight. Let's finish this.
Hey there!
Forget it.
What? I'm assuming I need to use these swimming ones. Yeah, these guys. Like jump through the ring.
There are a lot of Kaholosaurs here.
Yeah.
As expected, the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created the map, He left a special mark for this part. It's a code that the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them. So
Okay.
it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding 1 or 2 stray Kaholosaurs.
You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholosaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know. It so happens that wild Kaholosaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's
Okay.
almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless
Okay.
you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley.
Okay.
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of Kaholosaurs?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholosaur herd?
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Kaholosaurs before, so this isn't
a
an
little bit of
ideal
trauma.
plan for her.
A little bit of
But
trauma.
it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here.
No worries. We don't need everyone to go. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please.
Is that so?
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar.
Oh my god.
Follow me and stay close.
She winked at her.
Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs sure seem on guard.
This
wasn't get through.
Kevin, you've already...
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholosaurs. Doing so will almost... And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less...
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them.
Let Paimon think.
Oh, according to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholosaur herd.
This is tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your own, so why don't you share them with us?
Brother.
Me? All right. When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the Kaholosaurs, I wanted to help. And so I also looked up some information about the creatures.
But he doesn't listen, huh?
Discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholosaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell.
Do they now?
But I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Oh. That was actually very useful, Miss Karia.
You can just call me Karia.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Okay. Are we gonna put a bait in that thing?
Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, but this plant can help us solve that problem.
How
Because
wouldn't
its
you know they have a
fragrance
keen
is very
sense of
similar
smell?
to the scent of a Kaholosaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and
So, we're gonna...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Is it?
Oh, Paimon feels all wet.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, but how didn't you know that they have a keen sense of smell? Okay, like I'm just following Mualani. I'm not doing anything myself.
What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger.
But the big one over there does. Can I?
How could there be so many here? We can't get through. Oh, I have an idea. Wait here.
I'm just watching a cutscene right now. Sure. Okay. Oh, there is a bunch sleeping here.
Careful. Don't startle them.
I'm gonna step on his tail. She's just wearing a swimsuit. Can I?
We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
I mean, Paimon, we learned that from
They were
scammers.
definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholosaurs.
That is so
That
hyper
must be the
specific.
clue.
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me...
Moalani copies on the moss drawing and quietly leads you back.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now.
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Sure.
Has he always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just
Call
obsessed
her
with
Karia.
his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Good boy.
Mualani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now, what does this pattern represent?
I mean, fuck if I know.
Hard to tell. I'm uncertainly.
Aha! I got. Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. We can find our next destination.
Really? You got.
Well, intuition is also a part of it. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
Okay. I still have like a day and 15 hours on this. I feel like I can do that tomorrow. That's not far from here, but yeah, I feel like I can do that tomorrow. So I'll just set myself up on the hill. Well, hello there. Oh, great. Yeah, that looks fun. Okay. I'll finish this tomorrow. Okay then. Tomorrow we'll get 3 more Alani. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.